Hey guys, it's Charlie Huero here, and it's little bit of a small extension of the Cause We Care segment. It's election season. Is that a thing? Election season?
Oh, it's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
Absolutely. There's
Okay.
election watch parties,
Oh my
there's groups.
goodness.
Oh, it's a thing.
It's so deep.
Mhm.
Well, there's so many candidates that are doing so many different things and they have so many different points of view. I'm not here to get into the deep politics of stuff because I'm going to leave that up to the professionals on other stations or whatever it might be. I'm here to have a little bit of fun, let our guard down and do it that way. And I'm calling this segment Beyond the Ballot. So
I love
it's
it.
beyond the ballot. It is what it is, but here we are just talking face to face and having a little bit of fun. And my first guest is Deborah Nardozzi, and she's running for state senate in District 8. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm really excited. Also, you picked the perfect candidate because I am whimsical and fun.
You said whimsical, like it's
Yes.
like I feel like I'm in a Disney movie right now.
If you've seen my street signs, you'll know that I'm whimsical because I'm the only one that doesn't have a traditional square or rectangle. Mine
Is it
are
the
cut on
diamond?
the. Yes. See, you've
Okay,
seen
I've seen
them.
them. Yep.
And they're fun.
And they're
They
fun.
are.
So let's start here with the juicy stuff.
All
I
right.
need the juicy
Dig
deets.
in.
Everyone in Arizona seems to be a transplant from somewhere else, myself included. Are you a transplant from somewhere?
Of course.
Okay, where's
Yes, of
home?
course. So, what's your definition of home?
Where were you born
Okay.
first?
Okay.
And then
Tacoma,
where did you
Washington.
Tacoma, Washington.
Lived there 10 days.
10,
So I can't be from there.
10 whole days.
10 whole days. I was born early. I was supposed to be born in Chicago. So I'm not really from there, but I was born in Tacoma, Washington. I have lived all over. I mean,
Mhm.
from Hawaii to Jersey, from Texas to Chicago, just
Okay.
all over. I've lived the longest now, though, in
Okay.
Arizona. I moved here in 2007.
So after Tacoma, where
Mhm.
was home then?
So it was Tacoma, then it was Chicago Wheaton, outside of Chicago,
Okay,
Illinois.
I'm from Wisconsin, so
Oh,
I was born in Milwaukee and
okay.
raised out in Waukesha County, but
And now we're best friends.
and
That's how it works.
besties,
Besties.
right?
Then when I was the ripe age of like 3, we moved to Texas. And
Lived in
from
Texas as well, San Antone.
okay, I outside of Houston. We were outside of
Okay,
Houston.
fair enough.
And then from Texas, let's see, we went to California, which is where my parents are primarily from.
Okay,
Pasadena, Altadena.
okay, lived
Lived
there
there
as
for a
well, San
while.
Diego and LA. I'm saying
I feel like you might have been stalking me now.
maybe you were stalking me.
I don't think I was old enough, but we could, I was
Oh, did
making
you just
bad
call me
decisions.
old? You just called me
When I was in
old.
California, I was 9. Don't put words in my
Okay,
mouth. I know how
okay.
to. I wasn't old enough to stalk anyone when I was in California.
Fair enough.
Then we moved to Eugene, Oregon,
Okay.
middle school.
So you bounced all over the place. Tell
Yeah.
me about school when you were in school.
hmm
Was there fun things for you to do? Were you into sports? Were you a straight student, hit the books type thing? What was your season at school?
I was really blessed to have education come pretty easy to me.
Okay.
So a lot of what
So
I did
you
in
were a
school
smarty
was
pants.
I was a smarty
I like
pants.
that though.
Yes, I love to learn.
Sure.
I mean, that's why I enjoyed being in the legislature because you're constantly talking to new people
Hmm.
about new things, learning about different directions or bills to run or how to help people. I love it.
Right.
So, yeah, school was really easy to me. I enjoyed it. I went to everything from public school, private school, parochial school. I've been homeschooled for a lot of my youth, actually, because we just moved around so much. It
Right.
was,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
yeah.
it was like mid-school session, et cetera. My
Right.
parents were both public school teachers.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
that makes sense. Right.
yes. So when my mom did get a job at a private school every once in a while, that's how I was able to get a private school education because I
Gotcha.
was able to go to the school that
I
she
did
was
one year
teaching at.
private school and I was out, man. It was
Yeah.
really nice, but I missed my friends.
Yeah.
So, but it
Fair.
was that type of thing. So, did you get into politics and all that kind of stuff in school? Like
No.
No?
No, although one time we did do some sort of a weird debate in a class, and I had to debate, I can't remember what it was, something about like fall sports getting an awards program versus the spring program. And I had to debate someone, and I won the debate. And afterwards, the educator was like, "Oh, clearly you were on that side, whatever
Sure.
side I was debating. And I said, no, I was actually against it. But I didn't have a choice,
Right.
so I just had to speak about it. But outside of that, I was vice president of my senior class, but that's because I'm great at events.
Okay.
I know how to throw a good party. I know how to do a great senior graduation, things like that.
So after this, you're
hmm
gonna be an event planner, is that what you're saying?
I currently am actually. I own a small
Really?
business.
Okay.
Right now it's just me. I've had employees in the past, but
That
right
is a
now it's
small
just me.
business.
Very small, the
Right.
full definition
It
of
takes a lot of
tiny.
time, though.
It does, but I'm so blessed because my clients, I do executive assistance, event planning,
Sure.
things of that nature. And I'm really blessed because my clients understand what I'm doing with my campaign and they
Mhm.
let me work nights, remote, weekends here and there,
It's
whenever I
on
can
your
get things
schedule.
done. Oh, it's a blessing for sure. But yeah, it's really, really busy.
So tell me, about, you get out of school, you go to college,
Yes.
and then what from there? How did you get into the political arena? Was it something again, you said you
Mhm.
didn't do a lot of that in
Yeah.
school, so how does this come about?
So, Trump ran for office,
Okay,
and I'm a strong progressive Democrat,
okay.
and that didn't align with my values. And I
Mhm.
started getting concerned, and I decided to become engaged. I saw a documentary by Michael Moore, and he basically was like, if you want to help the Democratic Party become a precinct committee person. And I
Wow.
was like, what the heck is that? But I'm a good learner,
Okay,
right? So
yeah,
I Googled and I figured it out. And there was a form from the county recorder's office, and I filled it out and sent it in. And I became a precinct committee person, which is the lowest level grassroots elected official,
right.
period, of a voting precinct. And then my legislative district took notice that I was on this elected sheet, and they
Mhm.
invited me to the meetings. And everything there was about Phoenix.
Right.
And I lived at the time at the Tempe-Scottsdale border,
Okay, yeah.
which was a small portion of the
Which is District
district.
8?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yep, I've lived in District 8 the entire time I've lived in
okay.
the state.
Mhm.
And so at the legislative district meeting, they were talking about the light rail. Well, Phoenix has a light rail.
Right.
Scottsdale doesn't.
Sure.
They were talking about city council races. Again, Phoenix, not Scottsdale. So I decided I wanted to find my people. I wanted to
Right.
find my community.
Mhm.
So I started knocking on doors in my
Find your
neighborhood.
tribe.
That's right.
Right.
Exactly. So I started door knocking and did a little happy hour called my little South Scottsdale Democrats Club.
Wow.
And within about 8 months, I had more people attending my happy hour who had never been involved in politics
Right.
before than the legislative district meeting had.
Tell me about the door knocking
Yes.
experience
Oh, I love
because,
it.
oh my goodness, they knock on the door and my wife and I are like looking through the little side, like, who is it? Who is that? Like, don't answer the door.
Of
I'm like,
course.
they heard us in here.
We
How?
do hear you. We
So,
do hear you, by the way. So when you're like, shh, I don't know who
answer the
that
door.
is, I'm just like, I am a Democrat running for state senate.
Mhm.
So I love door knocking. I've been doing it. I've been a campaign manager for.
God bless you for that. I mean, goodness gracious.
You talk to strangers all day too, I
It
might
would take
add.
two rejections and I'd be like, you know what? I don't think this is for me.
Sir, who is rejecting me? Why would
I'm
you?
saying.
I'm
If
saying.
nobody's answering the door, wouldn't you know?
That's not a rejection. They're introverts, and that's
Okay.
okay. Everyone has that choice of
Fair
ignoring me.
enough.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true politician.
But I love it. It's therapy. I learn about
Good for
so
you.
many different issues, things that really affect people.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love it.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing this,
Mhm.
what would you be doing? Would it be the event planning stuff?
I mean, I'm still doing that,
Right.
because the legislature only pays $24,000 a year. So
You
I'm
gotta
never.
make it, right?
Exactly. You either have to know how to be poor or
Mhm.
you have to be rich or retired to even be in the
Right.
legislature. I know how to be poor.
Mm,
So I'm still doing it and I love it.
okay.
Yeah. I do events. I helped my clients with everything from planning events with the symphony or Sandra Day O'Connor or the Desert Botanical Garden. We
Right.
work all over the valley.
I would imagine that it's anywhere there's people and you get to interact because you seem like you like the interaction type of thing. Safe for me to say that if I wasn't doing this type of stuff, I'd be a greeter at Walmart or something like where I could just see people and talk to people and have fun with people. You know, it's what it's all about,
It
right?
is, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, as a lifelong learner, which I'm sure you are too, it's just learning about people. It's fascinating, right? It's
Sure.
fascinating.
Kids, do you have kids?
I do. Yeah, I'm a single mom. I have 2 kids.
Tell me.
My daughter is 12, and my son, I have to be careful because he just turned 15 last month, and I have
Mhm.
made the mistake of saying 14.
Oh,
I know, it was pretty sad for him. So a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old.
wow, and what is that like with the kids being around and mom
Mhm.
doing all of this hustle and bustle in this segment?
Yes.
What's that
So
all
my
about?
daughter is my biggest hype girl. Like,
She making you
oh
posters?
my gosh,
"Mom,
not
don't do the square
she's
poster, do
sending
the
me
diamond
texts.
poster."
She's like, "You got this, mama. Look at you.
Good
So
deal.
proud of you, mama." Like
She's a great cheerleader.
she is a cheerleader.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, my son is more stoic. He's a good friend. He's really kind. But
He's gonna tell you the truth.
he's an introvert
He's gonna be,
too.
"Mom, I don't know about that one."
Oh, sometimes, we have great conversations about things that,
Yeah.
have come up in school and we
Kids are
kind of take it
smart.
back. Oh,
They know.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're observing
They
everything that
can read
happens in the
between the
world.
lines, and they're the first ones that are gonna inject where it might not hit you right away in the conversation, but later down the road, you're gonna be like, "Okay, no, wait a minute." You're gonna
I'm
think
like,
about what they said.
let's circle back and have that conversation
Exactly.
again.
But it's
Yes.
good that you can have conversation with your kids
Mhm.
and that they're great supporters, and that's gotta mean all the difference, right?
Absolutely, it does. Yeah, I'm really blessed. I've raised them to be full humans from a very early age. So, if I'm out at doors and I usually stop around dark, because I don't want
Mhm.
to get kidnapped.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I stop around dark and I get home and the kids will have dinner for me. So I'm really,
Whoa, I was just gonna say, how do they feel about all this? Well, obviously,
yeah.
very
Oh,
supportive.
yeah, 100%.
Make mom dinner. What are we having for dinner when you get back?
Okay,
Is it grilled cheese? And because if it is, I'm in.
you're in. I hear you. If it was a grilled cheese, it'd be like a multi-cheese salami panini because my
What?
kids are a little bougie.
Yeah.
But my daughter loves to make pasta from scratch. And if she can't make pasta from scratch, she'll make box pasta.
Wow.
That is her staple. My son has a go-to, and it is salmon with broccoli and rice pilaf. Trader Joe's brand rice pilaf. Do not bring him the one from
He's doing that at
Safeway.
15.
He was doing that at like 8.
Get out of here.
Kids know how to cook if you teach them.
I'm saying.
Absolutely. As long as they're safe, as long as they're not
I
going
was
to hurt
never
themselves.
around any of those types of tools when I was a kid. I got the pot and the water. If I didn't burn the water, I was happy.
Okay, good.
So we're all good.
Oh,
So tell me about, let's get into a little bit of the politics stuff right
sure.
now. Okay, so it's District 8, running for Senate. What is important to you? What do you think that we're missing? What do you think that is going to push this over the edge for you?
I think the number one issue truly is housing.
Okay.
And I'm going to say affordable housing, which a
Mhm.
lot of people think that means something kind of different. Affordable housing to me means that if you work at the hotels in South Scottsdale, you should be able to find housing nearby.
Sure.
If you are a nurse who works nights, you should be able to afford to live near the hospital that you work in.
Hmm.
If you are a brand new couple starting your life together and you have a dual income, you should be able to find a starter home and put down a small mortgage.
Right.
These are the things that I think a lot of our generation and the younger generations are really missing. And every single door I knock on, if they are not struggling personally,
Hmm.
they are in a multi-generational household
Or they know people, I was
or
going to
they
say.
know someone.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk to people all the time whose daughter is a new teacher and has to move out of state because she can't afford to live literally within an hour of the school that she
Mm.
wants to work at.
Right.
These are real issues in our district.
Tell me about when all of the voting is going down, because again, I wait for the ballot to come in the mail and then I vote my ballot and I send it in. But a lot of folks are really in tune with this. When is voting happening? Give me the lowdown on that real quick.
Absolutely. So ballots drop, which means basically they get put into the post office
Hmm.
to be mailed on
Hmm.
June 24th.
Okay,
On June
coming
24th,
up soon.
it's coming up very soon. I could tell you the days, the hours, and the minutes if you want. But who's counting, right? Who's counting?
No.
It's coming very quickly. Also on June 24th, early voting centers open, so
Mhm.
you can actually vote in person if that's what you want to do as well. The main thing right now for people to realize is if you are independent, you can request either a Democratic or a
Right.
Republican.
Hmm.
Some cities will also do a nonpartisan if you have city races,
Hmm.
and those you have to call the county recorder to request.
Got it.
And that's pretty timely. And then the last day to vote in person or drop off your ballot is July 21st.
And that's coming up fast as
It
well.
sure is, yeah. So you have a little less than a month window to vote.
July's my birthday month, so
June is mine.
is it?
Yes.
June what?
June 29th. If anybody
Coming
wants
up
to vote for
soon.
me on that day, they can.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you very much.
Mine's July 4th, so
Oh.
you can't get any more, patriotic than that.
The coolest thing is that your birthday will have like a 3-day weekend sometimes.
You know, I have worked on my birthday I'm at some parade or I'm at some function every single year. Like, even when I was in middle school and high school, I was in the marching band, so I would always be in a parade, sometimes 2 parades in a day. So,
Well, at least your birthday is not a major, December holiday or January 1st.
yeah,
You know how many of my girlfriends want to go out and like party on New Year's Eve and then
exactly.
it's their birthday the next day and they're like, let's have a dinner. And I'm like,
They
no,
get cheated in
no,
presents because of Christmas, that's
they
all.
do too.
Yeah. Jay Steele and Dion, I am not working this July 4th because this year is a special year. I'm just saying that
Do
out
you want me to
loud.
make a law?
No. Hey,
Okay,
could you pass that?
I could.
Excellent. Deborah, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. We
It was a
certainly do
pleasure.
appreciate it. I don't know who's next. Well, I kind of do, but I don't want to say. We're going to do another edition of this. It's Beyond the Ballot. Thank you so much for being my first guest. It was my pleasure.
It was an honor. Thank you.